Hello everyone, I hope that you all would be fit and fine and doing great in your life wherever you are. So, it almost an year like we have started our YouTube channel last year, and now it's been a year, and I got just you can say 312 subscriber on my channel, but it's okay because in middle I think around July or August I left videos to record, and this was the you can say back you can say this was the background of our YouTube channel. But it's okay, somewhere I was busy too. I was busy in giving exams, and right now I also have exams in fab. um, it is in 17 or 18 fab, but still when you record something I feel good, and it is like you have talked with yourself. Now it is your day is going to be fine, or your day is going to be not that much sad as it used to be, because life is like at every moment you cannot expect that this is going to happen, or that how that thing is going to impact you. Okay, and most of the time it impacts really bad. So we also end up by just crying. So these things also happens. So it is better to talk with yourselves, you know because when you talk with yourself you feel okay. There is no need of anyone else to be there, so whom you can talk and you can share your things. So that is why I prefer this YouTube channel, or you can say any platform. And nowadays I'm not going anywhere else, like I'm just being sitting I'm just sitting at the home, not doing like not going outside. And it's kind of, you can say, it is beautiful as well as, and it is at the same time traumatic, because when we live at the same place for a long time, we feel very obsessed, or you can't say obsessed, then you feel when we feel kind of that feeling anxietiness, that okay, now I have to change my place. It's been a long time I have not been outside. So these things also happens. So but when you live at a place for a long period of time there, you also feel a feeling of attachment, that you don't want to get up from here. Like in the morning when you get up from your bed, you feel like, no, let me sleep more. I want to be with my bed for a long time, or just for 5 minutes more. And those 5 minutes get converted into 10 minutes, then 10 minutes get converted sometimes into 1 hour as well. Because it happens with me when I get up. I wake up early. I wake up at 6, or you can say 6:30, or 6:30 till 6:30. I wake up. Now, why? Because by then at my home, you can say my family members start hustling here and there. They start laughing. They start talking. They start playing music. Okay, so because of that, my I get open. You can say, but when it comes to get up, I don't get up at that time. I get up when I have to, when I have to get fresh, when I have to get fresh. Then at that point of time, I think now I would have to get up. Now there is no any other, option to not get up from the bed. Then I think, okay, let me get up now. So this was the thing of these things we also enjoy, or we can say we get attracted, or we can say we get attached to that particular place if we are living for a long time. But it's okay. Everyone says for a girl there is no, you can say, there is there is no particular place, because in you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I don't have to explain it here anymore, because all these things are happening at my home right now, and I just don't want to elaborate them, because when I elaborate them I feel where to go. Okay, so I just finished reading. Let me share about the things what I am doing with my studies right now. I just have finished my reading that book, I Am Malala Yousafzai. I have shared the review as well. And now I am studying, or you can say studying, I am reading an autobiography of APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, a scientist man who contributed himself to invent, or you can say, or to make the rockets. And he invented 5 rockets Agni, Akash, Jal, Vayu, and one more is there, Gagan, I think. So he invented rockets in our country, and there he explained about the how did he start, and how was the things around him, and how did he become scientist, and how did he get the opportunity, and the things are there like that. It is an autobiography, so everything is about him only, and the way he thinks, and the way he prostate, or you can say the way he portrays all the human beings, the way he portrays the religion, the way he portrays himself, that is kind of very different, as but a thing is common here as well. uh, the thing is that when I read the book of Malala Yousafzai and when I am reading now the book of Abul Kalam, they both have the same mentality. Now you would say how this mentality is same. She is a girl and she has different perspective over education. She was fighting for education, but here you cannot say. But here is a person who does not know how to do and what to do, but he just knew that he has to fly. In earlier days he did not know that he wanted to become an engineer, or you can say a scientist, but later on he discovered that he has to become that, because he has interest that how birds flies, he has interest in that, and he was trying to build up that kind of scenario around him. So once all these things happened, and yeah, I was talking about the similarity. The similarity is that both of the human being, Malala Yousafzai and Abul Kalam Azad, okay, they both have the same mentality of being humble with everyone, or to think or to think for welfare for everyone. They both have the mentality that they have to do something for their people, for their country, for the, like in case of Malala, he was dedicated to work for the girls, but in case of Abul Kalam sir, he was dedicated to give to give India a new flight, because at that time our country get freedom. Around that corner he got born, around that 19th, like it was 1939, around yeah, it was the time, that time only, 1937 or 1939, when second world war broke out and all these things happened. So this was the thing, like the same thing is that they both had the same mentality, and they both were spiritually very strong, and they both used to believe in the energy which is passed by which is passed through the god. Hmm. Like they were like that. They were secular from outside, but they had strong faith in their religion as well. Both of the person, Malala Yousafzai and Dr. Abul Kalam, they both had they both had the friends of different religion as well, and most of the time they used to be, in Dr. Abul Kalam Azad's case, Dr. Sir case. So it was there that he had mostly Hindu friends, and there was no barrier, there was no like that we are from different religion and we have to follow these and that kind of things. There was nothing at all, and in his mind there was nothing at all that okay, I belong to this religion and I should be separated, and these kind of things had never come into his mind, and it was the same as Malala. So from all these kind of, you can say, discovery, or you can't say discovery, from all exploration, we I could get on a result that you don't have to be small, your thinking should be great, and you don't have to be separated according to your religion. That is the most worst thing I would ever say, because once you get separated from your mind, because there is no separation outside, you cannot see that you are the person who is following Islam. Outside you cannot, from outside you can, so you are the person who is following Hinduism. From outside you cannot say that you are following Christian. If we put apart your if we put apart our, you know uh, traditional things or showing things that we belongs to this culture. We cannot say from which culture or from which religion you are. So we have to put apart all these things. We have to put apart the barriers of religion. We have to put apart the barriers of you can say barriers of gender. Okay, so all these things should not be in one's mind, and in this century you should not have that kind of mentality, because if you have, you are already a step, not a step only, you are already 100 step back from that person who is secular, or uh, who's trying to, who's trying to respect all religion, who's trying to be with everyone. Okay, so this is the thing which I am reading right now. I hope that I am reading and you are getting from here, not by not reading, because I am here so share my things and I shared. So this was the thing. I hope that you liked it. Bye bye.